Gets the screen from him. Over to Garcia. Fox looking to post up. He's got the 7-footer on him. Goes to the baseline and throws it down. Parker Fox feeling it tonight. And here you see, find the baseline, find the bucket, and throw it down with authority, Parker Fox.
The Jones brothers, Tyus and Trey, all Minnesota Mr. Basketball in high school. Here's Parker Fox into the game. Well, you love to see that, coach, given what he's been through the last couple of years.
Native Minnesota, here he is, backing into the paint, spinning opposite, and finishing strong.
A very aggressive Spartan defensive posture. And Parker Fox may have gotten away with a travel as he slams it home.
Try to get an alley-oop, and we see here Fox doing a good job.
And the Spartans with the three-point advantage at the midpoint of this opening frame. Wild shot, but it falls for Parker Fox.
And it was Hawkins keeping his dribble alive. Sometimes he throws those passes too early, and I think that's why his turnover numbers are so high. But on that,
Fox against the double team makes the smart pass to find the open pane. Broadness goes around Mitchell, blocked from behind though by Parker Fox.
Even though he has not scored, Parker Fox has given Minnesota a lift. And as soon as I say that, he gets blown by.
But then recovers and blocks that ball off the glass, and now foul called on the Golden Gophers.
I think they were maybe trying to get a little rest for some of their guys, as well as making sure that they had everyone in the situation they wanted defensively. So far, the turnover battle has gone in the favor.
Mason Jones lost it, got it back, and now throws it away. Parker Fox, and he'll dunk it down. A little extra hang there on the rim, wants the crowd to get into it.
Golden Gophers and Parker Fox showing you some of the athleticism.
10 years ago, Parker Fox to Payne, down low, and throws it up and in. Christie, wide open up top. Fox goes up, that's clean, that'll count.
There now Payne on the post. Fox right back to Payne for the two-handed slam. Williams to a slashing Gary, blocked by Payne, blocked by Fox.
Across D1 basketball here this year. Hawkins was thinking about the pocket pass, then finds Fox, Parker Fox. We'll discuss more Big Ten basketball around the corner.
I mean, he's a man kind of guy. He's a tough, gritty coach, and he does not want to have to play zone.
Parker Fox picks it off the pass and drops it off. How about that? 47-41, off and running. Fox, unselfishness to his teammate Ola Joseph trying to make.
And I agree, and he's a guy that has, as I said, the experience.
Fox gets the flush on the baseline.
Setting up their offense. Parker Fox screens for Mitchell. Mitchell does not fall, but Parker Fox, second chance points, throws it down, and the Gophers come out to a hot. Hawkins, spin move, kicks it out. Parker Fox throws it down, and you see the chemistry in this one. See a lot of European basketballs playing Division I basketball in America. Gophers on the fast break. Fox throws it down, and once again, Hawkins, 11 assists in 3. Does not like what he sees, sets up the screen, and that gets nothing. Stolen, Mitchell, Fox throws it down.
Parker Fox been having a great night.
Gophers have 11 threes on the night, and Christie has 3 of those.
Fox able to get an arm on it right there. Oh, gets the steal.
Stolen by Fox. Fox moving in, lets it drop. And then IUPUI is getting these fouls in their favor as this steal, Parker Fox brings it the full length of the court.
5 for 5 from the field with 10 points and 2 assists. No turnovers.
What a game he's had. Fox does it again. Little loop, a little slam. Jackson inside, does not fall. Parker Fox, is he going to do it again? Yes, he is. The showboat continues. The lights are on.
Gets it to Aneen, who gives it to Hawkins. Passes it into Parker Fox. Fox to the rim, gets the nice layup there. The first basket from Parker Fox.
He's got going a little bit. Now Clayton, though, lost the handle. Ola Joseph in the open floor. The basket and one.
What a finish. Go ahead, flex, young fella. I see you. You earned that one.
Joshua Ola Joseph.
Over to Mitchell. Now Mitchell drops one down to Fox. Fox back to Mitchell, and then he's able to put it home.
That's beautiful two-man basketball right there.
Garcia has the mismatch here against Young. Instead gives up the ball to Hawkins. Trying to beat Kaiser. Leaves it for Fox. Another beautiful pass. Hoping for its 7th consecutive win.
And Corey, that's another example of playing with the proper pace. We had some of their earlier games, and Hawkins would just put his head.
Allowing him to make that pass over to Holloman, and he knocks it down.
41%. And a good drive and one. Parker Fox hits the drive. He'll go to the free throw line.
Siege got away with a walk-through.
He did.
Well, Blackwell, he goes backdoor along the baseline, and it's denied.
I think that's the second block for Fox. I mean, he got off the floor quick.
Mitchell, the drive, the dish, the slam from Fox. What a great game by Parker Fox. Double-digit points, countless plays on the defensive side of things.
Kern's got, looks like he's got a cramp. Just
Christie has the force. Ripped. A steal. Top 3 in the conference. Walker. Oh, the chase down. Not today. Parker Fox. A race town in Minneapolis.
Well, we've got to keep an eye on Tyson Walker. Looked like he jammed his wrist.
Started the majority of the season. Payne has regained that starting spot. Fox slips through for 2+1.
I'm chuckling, Noah, because I'm looking at Tom Izzo. He's got a look on his face like, I know this guy was on the scouting report, but he's not. We didn't expect him to put it on the deck from the three-point line to get all the way to the rim.
Parker Fox has played brilliantly defensively over the last 5 or 6 games.
Nice
inside. There's Parker Fox. He's mentioned 6 out of 9 so far this afternoon. Nice pass.
Oh.
Fox, another dunk.
I mean, Mitchell has been a maestro on that screen and roll, delivering the bounce pass in the proper place. That's the 3rd time he has done it to different recipients.
Passed up the 3.
And right now, Minnesota, to say they're tentative on this end of the floor would be an understatement.
Hawkins dishes. Fox is there for the flush.
Final seconds. And Purdue's win streak goes to 9.
How many times did you do that?
My rejections came in the dating world.
Derek Simpson swatted by Parker Fox.
How about the hustle play by Fox?
Minnesota ball.
I mean, Parker Fox, you've got 2 guys out there right now for the Golden Gophers who are coming off multiple knee injuries, serious ones. Enan and that young man, Parker Fox, who sprints back and gets...
Simpson.
Oh, how about the deflection?
Here comes Minnesota, 3-on-2. Hawkins, pull up, 3, book it.
Leads to another breakout opportunity. Watch the deflection there by Fox on the attempted lob to Amori. When you're the smallest guy on the floor, you have to understand, look, I need some space to get it off in transition, maybe one of those times, and Hawkins usually gets his teammates involved, but also shows you give him enough space, he can beat you from deep.
And who had that swat there? Parker Fox?
Parker Fox.
A little bit of everything.
Grew up in this Minneapolis area, Garcia and Battle did. Alley-oop, and Fox with the finish! A lob play placed perfectly by Elijah Hawkins.
Parker Fox, I mean, he brings energy to the game.
Battle comes over to get it. Double team coming, wrapped up. Minnesota forcing the turnover. Fox comes up with it. Nothing more than this crowd would like to see them. Battle turning over the ball, and Christie
Moving the ball, and the defense has been there. Look at everybody scrapping and hustling, the energy, the passion. You get up and run, and Christie, this is a great decision. Strike while the iron's hot. Gophers.
Huskers scramble mode defensively working so far. Hawkins going behind the back against Gary. Fox, 6 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
The energy that this guy brings to the court is unmatched. 2 ACL surgeries, modern medicine. He's able. I guess that's one way to shut down Tominaga, try to pull his headband over his eyes on defense.
Christie on the drive against Gary, and there's Fox for the two-hand finish. They got it going with Fox on the follows. Now Mitchell drops it to Fox again. And Parker Fox providing the spark as the Gophers are back within 6 and a timeout taken by the Huskers.
Coaching matters. Ben Johnson realized his bigs are in a little foul trouble. It's not working with that size. I've got to go with my...
Baldwin to Hicks. Here's the freshman Cam Christie. Spins underneath. Fox comes over, helps out defensively, and Christie saves this one in the corner.
Up the court for an easy one.
Nick Curran picking up his second foul. Parker Fox finally getting that chance here this year and making the most of it.
He should come back. Another year.
Sure can, and now a volleyball spike on this elevated floor. This big block a moment ago from Parker Fox.
Good drive by Puck Johnson and staying vertical and doing a great job. He's a really, really good athlete. He is a really good three-point shooter, but he's doing more and more things.
Off the turnover, it's Fox! Back-to-back dunks and some life inside the barn.
By Christie to the roller Payne for the easy dunk, and now the activity of Mitchell and saving the basketball. Good pass, kick ahead. Great feet from.
Attacks in the paint, stripped. That was Baldwin. And now Mitchell. Hawkins trying to get back, and Fox went up with a big block. Mitchell hit the deck. Who hit that stanchion hard in the foul. Fox trying to help Mitchell up to his feet.
Key defensive possession for the Gophers.
Mitchell had a step. Blocked again by Fox, his 4th block of the half. Let's keep an eye on that. Garcia with a bounce. Fox goes back door, and we have a 1-point game.
Garcia's got the ISO at the top of the key. They kind of closed the gap on him. Great pass. Parker Fox with a huge night on his senior day.
Johnson and Payne collide, and we play on. Here's Johnson, tries to go behind the back, and Mike Woodson is livid. There's the lob. Payne off the feed from Mitchell.
College one more year. Boy, she is so good for the game overall. Just the game of basketball overall.
Parker Fox with 8.
We've seen some double-digit comebacks in the Big Ten in the last couple of weeks.
Speaking of mayhem, let's take a look at our mayhem moment brought to you by Allstate. Parker Fox, look at the block, the save, off the floor, and says, hey, wait, my teammates are still down there.
Great effort. So Indiana goes back, takes their time. Boy, look at Parker Fox. It was tough for those bigs to get out on the perimeter. Kind of feel naked out there on an island, but you got to know the scouting report.
Parker Fox off the feed. He's doing all he can to ignite his team and his crowd.
Nice job.
Christie on the move, leaves it for Fox, and he throws it down.
Job of driving here. Christie finds Parker Fox, and then this, Parker Fox gets hit right on the arm, finishes through the contact. Should have been an and one opportunity for Minnesota.
Thinking maybe Zach Edey on the back line might be able to catch that. That's about it.
Inside, Parker Fox with a two-handed flush.
Nice job of ball screen action. You got to pay attention to Hawkins. The backside rotation, not there. Parker Fox doing chin-ups at the rim.
Got the basketball again here, going against the freshman. Garcia collects and finishes.
Patterson decides against the transition three. Inside, Fox flushes it home. In a straitjacket, poked away. Patterson will push over to Fox. Runway, lift off. Parker Fox, throw it down. The look.
Well, at this point, he's just having fun.
Well, Minnesota is using a lot of the shot clock on many possessions today, and that time it worked out perfectly as they get the uncontested dunk. Now with 3 personal fouls for Minnesota, but Fox, fine finish.
Callie looking for Fox, not there, and now Osama finds him, and there's a double. Skip pass, Rigsby for 3.
Nice. I'll tell you what, Parker Fox.
Kick it out. Stevenson, good defense there from Osama.
Good job of coming with 2 hands up.
Fox runs the floor and can still throw it down.
Parker Fox is making his presence known defensively, but here, able to leak out here, and Corey, you don't have to be a man.
And the rebound to Patterson. Gophers looking to regain the lead. This trip down the floor. Patterson leaves it for Fox, sets up Rigsby again for 3.
How about the play by Fox again?
Will give the ball back to the Gophers' 5th Vikings turnover.
Now he doesn't panic. Really good job of getting it out of his hands quickly, looking weak side to Rigsby. Boom. Down.
Fox, the lane opens up. Oh! Flight 23 here at the barn. Tavesky, let's go back to this dunk here from Parker Fox.
He just goes to his left and off 2 feet. He has been a nice lift off the bench, both literally in that case and figuratively in terms of his. Fox is wide open.
And Fox will catch and fire. Good if it goes, and it'll count. You called it, Sean. He was wide open. 25-year-old Parker Fox.
He was wide open. There was no one near him. And that's what happens when you let the Fox guard the hen house. You take all 3.
Not only his first 3 all year, that's his first main.
That's far more difficult than it appears. A lot of times you see a guy leave that long.
Osama down low to Fox again. Sealed and scored off the glass. Give him 15.
Osama looking to create. He'll find Fox, in the post. Reverse lay, it goes. Parker Fox has made a habit of those reverse layups, and it goes once again here in this one. Osama, entry to the post, immediate double from Pritchard. Odukali, nice touch pass. Fox gets it to go. Pleading for a foul, he won't get one, but we are even back up at 43. So often this season they've been stagnant offensively. Not able to swing it around. Fox all alone. Skies for the jam. Fox has 6, 3 of 3.
Frank Mitchell off the floor for the Gophers. He's got the 2 first-half fouls. Odukali to Fox. Jams it down. Minnesota now will run its stuff. Odukali hits the cutting Parker Fox. Either way.
Parker Fox doing a nice job of moving that time. You saw Washington, he got there too late. Just no help on the weak side. by, which is
look, we might win ugly in November. That could come with it. Parker Fox is just so active on the baseline.
Time had the entire opposite side open to throw the basketball over the top for Darson Garcia, but he couldn't quite get it to him.
Well, now he's got it here. Numbers if they hurry. Patterson, the no-look to Fox. Count it! And the foul.
Old school give and go. Nice finish. Parker Fox, good energy, has an excellent motor, runs the floor well. You can tell when you've had a couple of injuries, there goes the give and go. No-look pass by Lakai Patterson.
He's got the big man shadowing him. He steps back behind the line. Odekale to Fox.
Big time finish. Parker Fox. Well, this is what we're talking about on the offensive end. Odekale takes his time, and Parker Fox presents him.
Patterson running the point for a Minnesota team without one of those returning starters. That's his second basket. That's Mike Mitchell. Significant number, as it was Florida who just trampled him on the glass yesterday. Hildreth, oh my goodness, get that out of here. That is a volleyball spike, and Parker Fox gives him a little look. Oh my gosh.
Cameron Hildreth is the senior 6'4" guard. And
Johnson, difficult pass, trying to feed it in there. Osama takes it away. Patterson on the go again. Parker Fox! After this monster throwdown.
Lakai Patterson, man, with the perfect pass at the perfect time. And give credit to Parker Fox. One-handed, that's not as easy as it looks. He didn't palm it. He kind of just cuffed it with the inside of his wrist. Boom! Special delivery.
A block by Parker Fox.
The exception of scoring. Here we see it here. Great block there from Fox. Really great job from him there.
Odekale uses the Fox screen. Great roll and the slam from Parker Fox.
An 11-point deficit. I'm sure he wants them to tighten it up. Here we're seeing Fox's slam.
Tell you, talk about those games in the Bahamas, the first two that Mike Woodson described as a disaster as Fox forces the turnover. Now Mitchell the other way hits the three in high school, the son of the even greater Morgan Wood, one of the all-time legendary high school basketball coaches as Fox throws down the jam.
They've been able to get some really good stuff off of that underneath out of bounds. A little inside screen, second screen, and then curling that guy off. It's been potent.
Fox through the lane.
That's the Parker Fox we know.
Brown, the 6'3" guard, going vertical with 6'10" Parker Fox. Here's Messiah and denied. This time Fox has the answer. 17 fouls, so 1-1 upcoming for Minnesota.
This is why Parker Fox is a hometown favorite, not just because he's from Matamidi, because one mistake on the other end doesn't. Not a recipe for a lot of baskets. You mentioned the 12-day layoff. Minnesota doesn't seem to quite be able to shake that.
Brown, another block from Fox with 2 on the shot clock.
Minnesota has that showing aggressive.
Bounces to Fox and able to keep it in play. Tip though into the hands of Emmanuel. And now Odekale picked the pocket of Brown. It goes back to Fox. Helter Skelter, 2 more. Career high is 23. That was when he was playing with Pepperdine against Alabama State in 2022. Fox throwing it down. Under a minute to play. Up the floor, Fox again, all by his lonesome.
Will Thomas is a great three-point shooter. He's got to knock down those open threes if they have any chance to stay with it in this game.
Parker Fox going right by Will Thomas.
Here you see Parker Fox. He is so fun to watch. Tremendous vertical leap.
Misses on his first three, as Morgan State has dropped 3 of 4 coming in. Minnesota, 2 of their last 3. There's a steal by Parker Fox, and he finishes in transition. Jaden Martin going around Odekale, but Fox is there. A demonstrative block into the Minnesota bench.
Oh, a little Dikembe Mutombo. Get that out of here. Even puts the finger up, waves it. The timing, the explosiveness. Check this out.
Patterson around Hobbs. And Fox is there with the authoritative finish.
Thinking what we were thinking. They're face guarding Mitchell, you see over in the corner. So it's a 4-on-4 game, and there's the follow-up. He's been doing that since middle school. He is so good at crashing the board. No one.
Now Mitchell to slip to Fox athletically off the glass.
Really good start for Minnesota.
It's a couple of times at both ends of the floor. It was Mitchell to Fox slashing his. Mitchell wasn't expecting that pass. He does find Parker Fox. A better look to Garcia.
See Mike Mitchell coming off. You got to respect this shooting.
It plays with supreme confidence.
Back from a knee injury. Garcia with a chance. No. Still Minnesota attacking. And it'll count as Parker Fox did not give up. A little floor flex. And a three-point play upcoming.
I love Parker.
Mitchell the slip to Fox and throws it down. Thought he got fouled.
This possession had great pace to it. Ball was popping, and that led to the opportunity to hit the pocket pass on the pick and roll. Just a nice two-man game from Mitchell and Parker Fox, who has done a nice job rolling hard to the basket.
Regained the lead here as Fox went for the steal, runs into the official Bill Eck, but we play on. It's Garcia dunking it down. What a possession that was, all created by Parker Fox.
Parker Fox just baited Glover into throwing it, gets a hand on it, gets on the floor, and it leads to a run-out dunk to Dawson Garcia. Nobody's played harder than
Fox challenged by Royal. 4 to shoot, off balance from the baseline.
First of all, Parker Fox, when it's your day, it's your day. Little runner. Basketball gods evening that one out for 2 points for the Gophers. The bench can't believe it.
Court to Royal in traffic. Royal left hand swatted away by Fox. But then Royal runs it down. Shot clock never reset. And Betts and Patterson there for the rebound. That's right. Nolan out of Lakeville North High School, one of 5 Badgers who grew up in the land of 10,000 lakes. Mike Mitchell, who's from San Jose, in case you were wondering.
You have to keep him off the board. Queen is so active. He just, his mobility for a young player, I'm just kind of amazed.
Great find inside. And Osama, who was scoreless against the Badgers, has an early bucket.
You see where they're running their offense. They haven't got, it's down to 7, and this is the first time they've got inside the paint.
Big to big, to Odicali in the finish. Gophers with an opportunity to extend the lead, and Odicali going to work inside.
You gotta love Fox to the open man, getting the layup.
Terps coming off the win against UCLA, a huge second half for Minnesota Friday night. Bruce, it was the other side. They were down by 1 to Wisconsin, and in the second half, they ended up losing by 30. A lot of the guys on the roster struggled there up in Seattle. It has been a different story here tonight. Parker Fox drove it right at Queen. That's an important bucket. That's a solid finish. Back to a 7-point Maryland lead.
Odicali. Shot clock at 15. Over his shoulder to Fox, who goes reverse. 15 to shoot for Osama. He'll enter it down low. Fox dumps it to Odicali for the flush.
Timeout, but Minnesota hitting on all cylinders right now. Where defensively they've been stellar, but also very unselfish. They're coming off a ball game. They had 21 assists on 33 main field goals. The theme continues.
Out of their hands quickly, and Minnesota can't take the bait unless they have a wide open layup.
Fox rises. Minnesota dishing out some of Oregon's medicine.
Oregon's leading scorer at 14 points a game. He hasn't scored yet. Bounce pass, Fox! Sessions Minnesota still in control with Parker Fox playing great early.
But when you have 8 years of college basketball, it's
down by 1 possession. Fox off the rip through found space, and it goes reverse.
It's a foul that wipes away an opportunity, but it's also his 4th. But you saw everyone, what you didn't see was Garcia was out there to Fox's right. Look how many people are isolated on.
Back and forth right away. Dawson shot the ball well, not a good conference play.
Parker Fox with a block. There comes Femi Odekale. Good pull up near the foul line.
Fox need him on the floor, but they also need him to score here in the second half. Odekale breaks the pressure. Fox from the baseline. Well, he opened the first half with a bucket, and he opens the second half with a bucket.
Great driving dish. Odekale had his head up the entire way, and Fox hanging on rims.
And a foul. Parker Fox bailed him out because
20 points or more in 7 straight games. Had a chance to make it 8, but missed a free throw late against Penn State, so he finished with 19 points and now a turnover. Here's Mitchell off the feed, knocks it down.
If not, he just has to go out there and demand it.
Patterson slips to Fox, and Fox with a 3-point opportunity, and just drew the second foul too, Sean, on Johnson.
Good job right there of keeping the dribble alive, and then you isolate the big player who got caught in no man's land.
Odekale to switch to Fox, among the best in the Big Ten at doing that.
And Fox doing a really good job of setting the screen.
Turnover. Yates galloping, and he's blocked. It was Fox chasing it down, and now Garcia comes out with it. Garcia scores.
Wants to use him even more. Parker Fox scores, and he's fouled by Bilodeau. First on Tyler Bilodeau, and the 4th team foul.
Well, that's what's going to have to happen for Minnesota if they are going to get back in the game, along with Garcia having an impact.
His numbers won't wow you here this year as one of the freshmen here in this league. And man, some talented freshmen in the conference as a block on the take.
Playing downhill, you don't want to be on your heels. And I think that's an approach that will give them confidence.
Corner shot.
Coming out strong. Usually a second half team, but starting to find a rhythm in the first half. Mike Mitchell Jr. Hold that follow through, young fella. I see you.
Passes up the 3-pointer. Patterson back to Garcia. Whips the pass. How about ball movement? Parker Fox with the finish.
Well, that's the ball movement, Lisa. Get that number up.
There's Garcia. Defense comes. Slips a pass through. Results in a wide open 3-pointer. Patterson kicks it to Fox. Odekale back down to Fox. Fox with the pump fake and the reversal. A beautiful move in the post.
Watch this. Parker Fox. He is channeling his inner Kevin McHale with that move right there.
Geary with the steal. Another Gopher turnover. Geary to the other end. That one blocked away. Odekale got a hand on it. Ahead to Fox. Fox with the flush. Parker Fox goes baseline, reverses, and scores. 6'10" freshman pulls. They can't convert it on the other end.
His offense has gone a little bit cold, too, and you don't have a safety back, and you give up an easy basket to a team that's not really looking for him.
Came back to put together a 3-game win streak that really paved the way to Indianapolis. They had Martinelli open for a second. 5 to shoot. Spins to the bucket. Parker Fox, well done.
Coming over from the weak side and getting a piece of that. Parker Fox, he's been a little bit banged up here, I think. Hasn't been as active, but great help. This looks like it's going to be a basket. Odekale with